Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. Want to start by saying, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Kahalama Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Kakodash, and also the honor to the apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders, grand ministers on the rule well, and also shalom to sincere Akim and they pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Kakodash. I'm back again with a lesson, and this lesson is going into earthquakes. It's like my little dog going crazy, and earthquakes that has taken places in the last couple 3-4 days. Okay, and before I go ahead, let me just get a few precepts. Like is this gonna work? There we go. Acting funny, eh? Let's go. Let's try it again. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. No, let's go here. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach. And when you look up the word Christ, in Hebrew, it will be, Hamashiach. Then in Greek, I think it's Christo, which goes into being anointed, and shall deceive many, right? And then that's happening right now. You have, I give you an example of in Israel. You have Alizé. Okay, he put himself up there like he was anointed above the apostles. Nathaniel, General Bishop Nathaniel, it's like him as well. General Yohana. There's more names, who really put himself on our pedestal and say they were anointed, and have deceived many of you Israelites out there who follow those leaders, because them leaders don't teach the full truth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and they're taking it out of the Bible and adding to the Bible, so therefore they're deceiving you. I am Hamashiach and shall deceive many. Okay. In verse 6, he shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, and this is a normal thing right now, to a point of where brothers like, we don't really, it's like, okay, it became like a normal news, so we don't really speak on it like that, because we know what it means. We know for sure World War III is not going to pop off tomorrow. There's a prophecy we're waiting on before World War III pops off. And that prophecy is the mark of the beast. So when you see nations rising against nations, talking crazy, bombing one another, these little wars going on between countries. No, it's not World War III, but those are our wars, rumors of wars. Okay, but eventually, when everything is fulfilled according to the Bible, all right, then World War III is going to be right there. It's going to pop off. It's not going to be delayed. All right. So it says, you shall hear of woes and rumors of woes. See that ye be no trouble, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So, these things are going to come to pass, be done with it. Then, eventually you're going to see for yourself what's going to happen, but when you see them, that's not the end. All right. Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation. This is what's going on right now. And kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences. All right, famines, and that's going to happen as well. Eventually, we're going to come into a time where there's going to be a shortage of food, man. Okay, same countries or states or whatever, people are going to be complaining. Okay, going on looting because lack of food. Killing one another because of lack of food. Okay, that's when a famine. That prophecy of famine happening is going to be really on 100%. All right, pestilences and it's going to be the diseases that's going to be dropping people to death. All right, that's going to happen. And earthquakes. Now that's what that's the key point in diverse places. All right, all these at the beginning of sorrows. You see. All right, so you come back here. It says, as you can see the title, it says, Earthquake live. Another big earthquake, question mark. I warning, San Diego earthquake emergency. It says 6.4 magnitude earthquake. It says quake resulting power cuts, damaged roads, earthquake followed by 3,000 aftershocks. Right, and that's over there in San Diego, right? Okay. Earthquake, over there in San Diego. Another big earthquake, George, San Diego, California. Okay. When you play this video right here,
Tuesday, and officials said there were gas leaks.
2 dead, 11 injured in California earthquake, man. You see? And then here, it says earthquake rattles Pakistan and Afghanistan. It says earthquake live, big earthquake, George, Pakistan, Afghanistan, emergency issue. Why? Let me read more. There might be more here. I want to say. It says earthquake live, earthquake caught on camera. I warning, Pakistan and Afghanistan earthquake emergency issued. Question mark. Why? Strong earthquake that was felt across Islamabad and parts of North Pakistan earlier this morning was recorded at magnitude of 5.9 Richter scale, with its epicenter being in Hindukush region of Afghan side, says Pakistan Meteorological Department. Those are Yahweh Hashem Shah is visiting these Elamites, the Elamites. Okay, the Afghanistan and Pakistan, those are Elamites. Okay, those are not Ishmaelites. Okay, real quick, let me go here. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I'll bring plagues upon the world. So the whole world right now is being plagued. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. For weaknesses have extensively put the whole earth, and their headful works are fulfilled. So that's the reason why we're seeing these things being brought forth on the earth, man. Okay, so that's that one right there. Then earthquake, George, South Philippines, emergency declared.
A powerful 7.2.
Let me see what I see here. 7.2 quake. That's tough,
magnitude
man.
Earthquake jolted Taiwan's capital of Taipei. The quake has prompted tsunami warnings in the self-ruled island, parts of southern Japan and the Philippines.
It's like you. So, powerful 7.2 magnitude quake just Taiwan. So that was in Taiwan. Okay, but it says here Philippines earthquake live, earthquake George, South Philippines emergency declared.
A powerful 7.2 magnitude earthquake jolted Taiwan's capital of Taipei. The quake has prompted tsunami warnings in the self-ruled island.
So, now there's tsunami warning. Taiwan, Japan,
parts of
and the
southern
Philippines
Japan
issued
and
tsunami
the
warnings.
Philippines. The epicenter of the quake is recorded in waters off the eastern coastline of Taiwan. As per Taiwan's weather administration, at least 25 aftershocks have been recorded. The quake hit at a depth of 15.5 kilometers, collapsing buildings in the Hualien city and also trapping several people. This is also the strongest quake to have hit the island in the last 25 years. The jolts have also knocked out power.
So that was over there. That was that. You see that? And I want to see. It's like since then I played videos. I was watching few videos, and then check this out. Right, it says intense thunderstorms lashed Auckland. That's in New Zealand. But why?
Photo was hit by 750 lightning strikes overnight, as a heavy downpour caused flash flooding in parts of the city. Emergency services responded to 223 weather-related call-outs since 6 p.m. on Friday. At 4:30 a.m, a civil defence centre was stood up in the suburb of Three Kings.
Look, we had some wild weather in Auckland and resulted in some heavy rain, particularly in the Mount Roskill and the Sandringham area.
Suburbs where flooding is not uncommon.
The floors get damaged, have to dry them out, have to mop them up as well, and then can't go back to the place because it takes about 4 days to dry.
The Miola Creek waterway here in Mount Albert drains Auckland's largest city catchment, but as you can see it's completely blocked with debris, and that causes flooding for the surrounding area. The water flowed down the road to Mount Albert New World, which today was closed. Firefighters say the car park flooded rapidly, going from a puddle to a pond in just 15 minutes. About 8 centimetres of water entered the store, causing damage.
It's really sad because we just popped in and thought about them last night actually, because we were house sitting for somebody in Sandringham, and then it just crossed my mind about what happened the last time.
The supermarket only reopened 6 months ago, after significant damage was caused during the Auckland anniversary floods in 2023.
Yeah, it's just really sad for them because they worked so hard. It took such a long time to get it fixed up again.
The little French cafe next door was flooded too, also not for the first time.
It's been better than last time. Last time the water was up to a meter, now we just have experienced like 10 centimeters.
He says the cost of insurance increased after the cafe was...
So you see, man, let's go from there and go down to the book of, in the same verse, in the same chapter. So in the same chapter about verse 11, it says, verse 13, did I tell the ground shall moan, for their seed shall fell through the blasting hail, and the fearful constellation, woe to the world and them that the way to reign. And this is what we're seeing right now, man. Every day, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is bringing plague upon the earth, okay? And this is not going to stop until the kingdom of Yashala is established, okay? Let me go here, get another precept. 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I've told thee before, then shall thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the heights will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes in the uproars of the people in the world, then shall thou understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days thou before thee, even from the beginning. You see? And so this right now is what we're seeing right now. Okay, we're measuring time diligently, right? We're keeping our eyes, on these prophecies, okay, on these plagues, also, measuring, carefully, because we know these plagues goes by, what's written in the Bible and how Yahushua is going to return, what's going to happen first before he comes back. So we can't see things like this and ignore of it. We have to do videos on them. Even though you have, some idiots calling us a news reporter, you guys have become news reporter. Okay, you're a newscaster, whatever, but hey, that's our job. I'd rather be that person than being a nigger in a new covenant all backed up, all right? Just going through, don't longer teach no more. You don't feel Yahweh Hashem Yahushua no more. I'd rather be that individual. I feel Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, so when I say things like this, I'm gonna do my video. And if you sound like if I sound like a breaking record, forgive me, you dickheads. Forgive me, you dickheads. But that's my job, And I pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua in His eyes that I'm doing, the right thing, Because real quick, let's see what the scripture says or not, man. Okay, let's go to the book of Ezekiel chapter 3, real quick. Ezekiel 3:16, and it came to pass at the end of the 7 days that the Lord Yahweh, that the word of Yahweh Hashem came unto me, saying, Son of a man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. So I'd rather be a watchman unto the house of Israel, which is the elect to start with, because not all Israel is going to say the truth. Therefore, hear the word of my mouth, right? And who's going to be who's the mouth of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua? You think Yahweh by Hashem is going to come in and talk to you? No, it's the man that's steady watching these things and speaking on them. They become the mouthpiece of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Or the mouthpiece, it's like the mouthpiece of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Therefore hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me. You see, I'd rather be there. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou gives him no warning, thou givest him no warning, that speaks to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, by his blood will I require a thine hand. If thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickednesses, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. So, I'd rather be that person. In verse 19, it gives you warning. If you don't receive it, beautiful. But I have, I washed that blood off my hands, and that's going to be on you. All right? It's simple, man. There's nothing hard about that. So you niggas calling us newscast this and that. Like, maybe you should read the scriptures more and trying to get the understanding before you're trying to jump into the new covenant. And, the new covenant have you backed up. Certain precepts have you backed down, man. And you know what? Before I go ahead, let me get this preacher right here. It's in the book of Matthew. Matthew chapter 13, verse 11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, right? So that is being given to the elect, but to them it is not given. You see, so to some of you individuals, the breakdown of scripture is not being given unto you, man. And, that's why you individuals be bagging out and shit. All right, Matthew chapter 11, verse 25. At that time, Yahushua answered, said, I thank thee, O Father, the Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and has revealed them unto babes, which is what? The elect of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They're the ones who have received it. Okay, Matthew 16 and 17, and Yahushua answered unto him, blessed art thou, Simon Barjona, or Barjona, which is Peter, for flesh and blood have not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. So, when you go deep into this, man, the man you see here worldwide preaching his truth, all right, and teaching the pure truth, and I'm gonna say Grand Millstone, Men of Valor, and the rest, brothers out there who's affiliated with them, affiliated with us, Grand Millstone, teaching the right doctrine. How about Shem Yahshua has revealed those things unto you? All we can do right now is pray and hope. It's like in hope for that we endure unto the end. But those things are revealed unto us. To these people, it was not revealed. Okay, and that's why you see these people be bugging out, going crazy, man. All right. Isaiah 29 and 10. For the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua have poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and have closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seas have he covered. Right, and that's for you niggas out there who can receive it. Your prophets, okay, your prophets, your rulers, the seers, the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua have covered them. They can receive this knowledge. So what they're giving you is shit. It ain't it, okay? It's just putting you into more deep sleep, man. Okay, it's just like that. All right, it's simple, man. Okay. So Matthew 13 and verse 12, for whosoever have, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever have not, from him shall be taken away, even that he have. So eventually the little truth that you people received is going to be taken away from you. All right. Then, when you say whosoever have, to him shall be given, shall have more abundance. So, the ones who keep this truth, okay, be about it and do unto the end, more is going to be given unto you. Verse 13, therefore speak I unto them in parables, because they see not, and hearing they hear not, and neither do they understand. In them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, by hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and not perceive it. For these people's heart is wax gross, and their ears are dew of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand, and with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. But guess what? Check don't want to do that, man. They don't want Yahweh Hashem Yahshua to do, do will within them, and it starts with with the prophets. That's how Yahweh Hashem. It's like Yahweh Shai himself is going to supper with you. Verse 16. Blessed are your eyes for they see, your ears for they hear. You see, yeah. And these people can't see what we see. That's why you see they steady talking crazy, talking shit about us. You guys are fucking news reporters, you newscasters, because we seen prophecy being fulfilled, you dummies. We're seeing clear, man. So Isaiah chapter 62, let me go back over there real quick. Isaiah chapter 62, verse 2. 62, it's like in verse 6, it says, I have set watchmen upon the walls of Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day or no night. You that make a mention of Yahweh Hashem shall keep no signs. And that's us. Those are true watchmen. Give him no rest until he established it. And until he make Jerusalem praise in the earth. So we're the true watchmen. We're going to do what we're supposed to be doing. All right? We're not going to keep silence. We're going to give praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Give him praises for bringing judgment upon the earth. And just keep doing what we're doing. No giving no rest to it. Until Yahweh Hashem Yahshua establish the kingdom of Yahshua upon the earth, man. But these things are going to be spoken on. And you can call us whatever you want to call us, but we're doing the right thing. We're doing the right job. We're walking on with salvation with fear and trembling. Okay? Because we know for sure we are not in the new covenant right now. We're under the grace. We're trying to get right with Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. So with that, man, hopefully this one's edited.